Hi everybody, welcome back into Universal Beauty. Happy New Year to you. It is 2019 and I hope you had a very safe and fun New Year's Eve. So here we are in 2019 and I thought today, what we should discuss is New Year's Eve or New Year's resolutions. First of all, what is the point of a New Year's resolution? It's to correct a behavior that you don't like about yourself. It's to accomplish a personal goal of some type or to otherwise just improve your life. And the most common New Year's Eve resolutions in the United States are, first of all, to eat healthier, to exercise more, and to save money. And all of those are amazing goals that, certainly we could all benefit from doing. But I feel like I don't like the word resolution because that is, it's essentially it's a promise to yourself, and as it always happens, life gets in the way, and then you're feeling like you've had a fail where it isn't really necessary to feel that way. So I think instead of resolutions, we should set intentions instead. I intend to eat healthier. I intend to exercise more. I intend to save money. This way, yes, we're all just doing the best we can, and it's okay that if sometimes life gets in the way, you don't have to, just throw up your hands and say, I quit. You just reset and you start over again. So what are the things that can help us to um, really accomplish our goals with our intentions that we've set? First of all, I think you just have to be honest with yourself. Realistic goals are the ones that are so much more achievable, and you can raise those bars higher for yourself as time goes on. But let's take the saving money one, for example. If you say, I resolve to save $100 a month, maybe that's not quite realistic for you, and then some kind of an expense comes in that you weren't expecting, or just life gets in the way, and now you are only able to save that 25. Does that mean that next time you now owe 175? And then what if that one gets missed? Now you're on this treadmill of trying to catch up. There's no point in doing that. So be realistic. Let's set realistic kind of goals. Oh, by the way, it's cold. That's why I'm still wearing my coat. I just got home and it's freezing in here. So I'm talking to you with my coat on today. All right, so realistic goals. Let's say that maybe $50 a month is much more reasonable and doable, and or $25, whatever, but make it realistic. Don't set yourself up to fail with lofty ideas. I have to have $1,200 saved by the end of the year. Come on, that's just, it isn't not, it's not that you can't do it or you won't do it, but make it more reasonable, and that way these goals are so much easier to accomplish. If you have the extra, you intend to save $25 a month. But if you can save the 50, the 75, the 100, whatever it is, go ahead and do it. It doesn't have you off the hook for the next month. Keep your intentions straight, but just don't have that crazy pressure on yourself. Stick to one thing. It's much better to, instead of having these big goals like I will eat better, I will exercise, I will save money, I'm going to improve the texture of my skin, I'm going to improve my hair, whatever it is. Stick to one thing that you can do really well and consistently, and you'll be successful. I think that sometimes it's like we're so hard on ourselves that all this laundry list of things that need improving, well, that's an overwhelm for anybody. So I would say just like pick that one thing and stick with that, and just take it in increments. And I intend to, whatever it is. make sure that your goals are smart, like what we were talking about before, realistic and doable. Make your environment conducive to your success. For example, let's say that you've decided, I am going to eat more healthy. That's my one thing. Now, a lot of times, the roadblock will be because, well, I have junk in the house because I have kids, or my partner likes it, or this, that, or the other. It's time here to look after yourself. You know, you are okay with being a little more selfish. And if people want junk food, well, they can go get it somewhere else. You know, you have to set yourself up to be successful. Because tell me, if you came home and you'd had like the worst day ever, and you're just at the end of your rope, and there's some kind of junk food sitting right there in the box or the bag or whatever it is, tell me you're going to be able to keep away from that when you just are, oh my gosh, this day I give up on this day. That would be very hard to do. So probably better to just ask your partner, ask your kids, tell your kids, you know what, we're not doing that right now. We're all eating healthy. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but this is how it's going to be. Go ahead and you know, take care of you. Go ahead and be a little bit selfish. And, you know, this is so much better for you to have your environment conducive to your success. And again, it will help. You can be accountable. You don't have to be accountable to anybody but yourself, because you know you better than anyone. You know what you're doing and what you're not doing. Some people do find it, however, very helpful to have a buddy system. So if you've got, like, you know, you and your bestie are in it together, you can sort of keep each other accountable, and that's quite helpful for some people. But if your goal is that personal, where you just are doing it yourself, you can be accountable to you. Don't worry so much about, you know, having to go in the confessional and tell somebody else what you could do and what you couldn't do. It's all okay. So, having said that, I think that everybody has a chance to be successful. When you're successful with a goal, meeting goals, you know, you can reward yourself too. I'm not saying that, say you saved $200, your reward shouldn't be a $200 shopping spree. You know what I mean? If your goal was to eat healthier, you know, and you made it for a couple of months or whatever, yeah, you can have a cheat meal. And a cheat meal is much different than a cheat day, because sometimes a cheat day rolls into a cheat week, a cheat month, and now we're back to square one. So maybe if that's your Achilles heel, you don't have the reward meal. But, you know, say if you're a person that doesn't get manicures and pedicures, well, go get one. Maybe you're a person that would, like, you know, really benefit from a massage or a facial, well, go get one. Something like that, along those lines instead. Because you should have a reward for wonderful goal achievements and little stops along the way as you're hitting the mark every time. So reward yourself, be kind to yourself, set these realistic goals, use the buddy system or not, and set yourself up for success. No more resolutions. These are intentions. You want me to go first? Okay. My intention, I intend to stay on my spiritual path, my journey, and learn new things to better myself. That's what I intend to do for 2019. I hope to come out of it much smarter and more savvy and much more knowing and happier. You know, with knowing and knowledge comes peace and happiness. So, you know, I always want to try to look on the bright side instead of riding the bummer all the time. That's no way to live your life. So, anyway, I hope that you will down below share with me what your intention is for 2019, and I'm really, you know, curious to see what everybody wants to do. If you haven't, please subscribe. I would love to have you here at Universal Beauty. It's for everyone, boys and girls, women and men. Everybody is welcome at Universal Beauty, and there's a little bell next to the subscribe button down there, and you can hit that bell and then you get notified every time there's an upload. So I am still learning as I go. I'm hoping my videos become much more nice and polished. And I know that I say too much. That's one thing I'm trying to knock down as well. So, again, please tell me what your intention is for 2019, and also anything. Of course, I'm always open to suggestions for what y'all want to talk about with universal beauty in mind, whether it's you know procedures or makeup or supplements, any kind of skin, hair, body care, any of that kind of stuff. Let's just discuss it together. Weigh in, and please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year to all of you, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.